friends, when I do a reading for anybody, I feel absolutely blessed and honored and so privileged to do it for people. It is the just one of the most rewarding things for me to do for people. And for the past, I'd say the past, well, since I think the middle of last week, the readings that I did were amazing and just so touching. And the things that the things that our loved ones give us, as far as ways to validate that it's them coming through, it always amazes me. The things that will come through, things that that just are. I feel just such a connection with the person that I'm giving the reading to, and their family members that come through, because it's like I'm getting a peek into such things that maybe they don't share with other family members. um, I get to see a side of someone that has passed, maybe, or that's just getting the reading that other people maybe don't get to see, that maybe it's the way that the person getting the reading saw that person coming through, and vice versa. But and the signs that they give me to give people, just I try my best to interpret them, but at the end of the day, they're meant for whoever's getting the reading to interpret. But I try to do my best with it. But I want you. I say all this because I want you to know that they're aware of everything that's going on here. They're aware of it. They are around us. They come around. They hear when you talk to them. They hear all that. They know. So many people ask me, you know, how are they? Are they okay? They're in much better shape than we are. I can tell you, they're fine. They are more than fine. Do they know what's going on? Do they know what's happening? Yes, they know exactly what's happening. They know. Well, how do they feel about it? Yes, they have feelings about everything that goes on. They don't carry the feelings like necessarily like we do. They don't harbor the negativity like we do here. It's not like that. Do they get upset and aggravated and frustrated with us? Yes, they do. The interactions that I've had with spirits, with our past loved ones, they feel that stuff. They do. They don't harbor it and hold on to it like we do here. It comes through. For me at least, when I'm giving a reading, it comes through that, yeah, like, I'm not happy with the fact that, just a silly thing. I'm not happy with the fact that you're not doing well in school. I'm not happy with the person you're dating or whatever, that kind of thing. I'm not happy with what you did in my belonging, those kind of things. But they're aware of everything, and they hear when we talk to them. They know that. And yes, they do try their best to reach out. But we get in the way of that. And I've done videos on this before. We are the ones that get in the way of that. We look for it too much. We want them to be with us. We want to get that message. We want to feel them so badly that we hyper focus on it instead of just, letting it happen. And when you just let it happen, that's when you'll feel it. That's when you'll get the messages. But if you're constantly looking for it, no, you may get it, but the chances are you're not going to get it. Maybe you won't get everything they're trying to come across with. I have met some of the most beautiful people doing readings that are still here and that have passed over. And I feel so just blessed and grateful and honored and privileged to be able to do them, to do readings. You know, it just, I did a reading tonight that for a client, and a young lady came through, and when I get done this video, I'm gonna have to go outside. It's my number 333, and I say 333 because that is my number. That's my medallion, 333. That number's for me. It's always been my number. Threes are my number. I think it's a gift from the young lady that was here. But I'm gonna have to go outside, and I'm gonna have to cry because it was so emotional interacting with her. And when she left, you know, they leave us like these, spirit gifts is what I call, and they, you know, it's the images that they give you, you know, when they come through, you know, of, you know, they show me that they're giving you this flower, they're giving you this cake, they're giving you this piece of jewelry, whatever. And maybe it's jewelry that you gave them, or they gave you when they were here. Maybe it's their favorite dessert that you fixed for them, and vice versa. Maybe it's something like that. And they're just saying, you know, here's my way of showing you that I love you, that we're connected still, I love you. But this young lady left me a spirit flower. And it's still there. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it in my mind's eye. It's there. And I'm going to have to look the flower up because she's from another state. This latest client's from another state. Hawaii to be exact. And I'm not familiar with Hawaiian culture. I'm not familiar with Hawaiian really anything. So she had given the client a flower, and I described it best I could, and I thought it was a hibiscus, and come to find out it's not. It was some kind of, I think she said, a plumeria flower. And I looked it up real quick, and it was the exact flower I saw exactly, and it resembles the hibiscus. So that's how they don't change. They're still the loving individuals that they were when they were here, and they're giving, and they just don't doubt that they don't love you still, they don't care about you, that they don't try to speak to you, that they don't not hear when you talk to them, that they don't feel all the things that you feel for them still, and that they're not aware of everything going on here, because they are. They are. And yes, they do miss us as much as we miss them, but it's different. It's different, and it's hard to explain, but it's different for them. So I hope that this brings some of you some peace and comfort to know that your loved ones are still around and they hear you.